Hey, what's up, folks? Today we're going to be focusing on getting our toes wet. Just dipping those toes into the proverbial pool of AI automation, using AI agents, and just using this awesome tool of AI to help us be more productive in our days. Really, the ultimate goal here is to find all of the crap that you have going on in your life that you have to do that you just hate doing, that you don't like doing. We might be able to completely automate it. We might not. We might be able to take a small chunk of it away. We might not. Who knows? But if you don't try, you'll never know. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to spend some time exploring some tools to help us automate a lot of what we're doing or make chunks of what we're doing simpler, quicker, take less cognitive load, maybe allow us to multitask. Who knows? But that is the goal. So, what we're going to do is use a tool called Cursor. It is a code editor by default. However, we can treat it just like a chat tool, like ChatGPT or any other chat tool. It has a pricing feature, which we'll talk about, and is significantly less than, at the end of the day, than using something like OpenAI or multiple models to get a job done. So let's buckle up and jump right into this and see what this is all about. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up Chrome, and I'm going to go to cursor.com. Cursor, like I said, is an AI code editor by default, but you can treat it like a text editor or a chat bot. It doesn't have to be a code editor per se. If we look at the pricing, you can see that its pro option is $20 a month, which is pretty consistent for all AI chat feature apps out there. However, this has one advantage that none of the others do. For $20 a month, you're getting access to a lot of chat bots. So we'll explore that in just a moment. So what you're going to do up here is click your download button so we can get started. So if you're on Mac or Windows or Linux, it should have an appropriate button to download the right option for you. As you'll see here, mine says Mac because I'm on a Mac. It's my tool of preference. And we are about downloaded. It's not terribly large, but here we go. And we're done. Amazing. So I'm going to click on this guy. I'm going to drag this over here and get it installed. On Windows, it might be a little bit more complicated to install, but that's just Windows for you. Little dig there. I'm a Windows user. Don't judge me too harshly. I just know it would be more difficult. But, we got 5 seconds left, and in 5 seconds, we'll probably still have 5 seconds left. So it's my favorite thing about all these loading times that everyone does. It's so much fun. All right, now we've got Cursor. So I'm going to just close this down, and we're going to open up Cursor. And it's going to ask for some permissions, which is A-OK. And here we go. So it has opened up to the settings section for me, but likely for you, if you're opening it up for the first time, this is what you're going to see. And that's okay. This is perfect. This is where we want to start. If you have a tool called VS Code on your computer, it might ask to install some of your packages that are similar to VS Code so that you can have a similar experience. There are packages you can add to make your experience better and enhance it, which is great. But you also don't need to use them. You can just use it vanilla as is. So what we're going to do is we're going to sign in to Cursor. And if you're lucky, your work is providing a Cursor account for you at $40 a month. Or if they're not, maybe you're paying $20 a month yourself. Real quick, the reason why we're paying those, we want these fast premium requests and we want unlimited slow premium requests. Without them, all the automation and stuff that we want to do becomes very difficult. Only having 50 slow premium requests and 200 or 2,000 completions just doesn't really work for us. Fortunately, you can do a 2-week trial to learn a little bit. But yeah, let's just hop in here and get logged in like it's asking. So I'm going to put in my work email because work is paying for me, which is great. And here we are. So we are logged in and we're going to say yep and open up Cursor. And now cursor should see me as being logged in. If we come in here to the settings, which it has right here, if that settings is not right there for you, you can hit Command comma or Control comma on Windows and Linux to open up your settings. If you click cursor here, you'll get access to all the cursor settings and things you can adjust, and you'll see the full settings here. Lastly, the thing I just want to show you is models. You can see here we have a lot of access to different models. I have some checked and some not, because the ones that are checked are the ones I use. The ones that aren't the ones that I am currently using. I have found that Claude 3.5 and 3.7 and the 3.7 thinking models have been the best for me in everything I'm doing, but you might find some things are better for you. A lot of tools that I'm using come specifically from Claude, so from this section. And so the other AIs don't really know how to use it. It's a thing called Model Context Protocol. The acronym is MCP. None of the other models can really use it, but it allows the Claude AI to do things for you, like open up a browser and navigate the browser, to create files for you, to look through your file system for information. You can build custom tools to help you do things as well, which is where some of the cool automation things that we can build will come from. So make sure you have these ones checked so that you can use them. Next, we're going to come over here to our AI panel up here in the top right. And you should see something that looks like this. It might just say chat if you have the new version. And then you can choose your different models here. So you can see I've got Sonnet and the thinking model. So I'm just going to choose the thinking model for now. I can also switch to agent mode here, which is what we want. The new version of Cursor, if you're lucky enough to end up on it at the moment, has all this set up by default and just says chat here, so you don't need to do anything different. And then we can begin. So just like any chatbot, I can ask it things like, what is 2 plus 2? And it will output an answer. That is amazing. It's a super verbose answer. You can fine tune it to make it less verbose or more verbose. We can even say like, I need a recipe for chocolate chip cookies because I love them. And it will produce a recipe. You can also, which is super cool, is you can come in here and we can be like, can't spell stuff. Chocolate chip cookie. That's just giving me pictures. Recipe. And we'll just come in here. And hopefully there's a list of ingredients. Wow, this is not producing a list of ingredients. I don't know where I'm going to find a list of ingredients, but I do need to find a list of ingredients to showcase this. Looking through like all this stuff. Melt your butter. Yeah, but just where's my list of ingredients? So like, okay, here we go. So check this out. I'm going to use my screenshotting tool and just take a snapshot of this. And then I'm going to go here and then I'm going to grab this and I'm going to drop it in here into the chat. And I'm going to say, can you compare these ingredients and tell me what is different? So I just gave it an image, and now it's going to compare the image to the ingredients that it had output, right? And then you can keep iterating on this type of stuff. So you can give it images, it can read the images, look at the images. There's a lot you can do here. So I don't want to prescribe too much of what to do at the moment, but feel free to play around and come up with some fun things to try with it and just see what it can do, because it's quite amazing on what it can do. So anyway, have a fun adventure with AI, and we will check you out later. See ya.